We'll have a big crack. We'll have a big crack. We'll have a big crack. Hello everybody and welcome to the first match preview for an away game this season. Preston North End versus Sunderland. Now, can Sunderland repeat what they did on the last day, the last league game of last season, or can Preston seek revenge? What do you reckon?
Oh, well, before we get into it, Stephen, we've got a few things we want to mention first. We've got a Super 6. There's already 40 people involved.
There is.
But I'll be propping the bottom up, don't worry about that. But
I'm winning it, mate, like.
He's a pitcher now, so you can join, just follow the pin. It's simple.
Right, so last week, first game of the season, again, Saturday against Ipswich, did not go according to plan. Paul's done a couple of videos since the game, and obviously you said what we had to say about it at the end of the match vlog. So I'm not going to get too deep into it because some Sunderland fans are barking mad and some Sunderland fans are just taking it as the flow. It's the first game of the season. And then when we got knocked out the cup against Crewe on Tuesday on penalties, there's people going on daft about that as well. But for those of you people who are superstitious or like to dwell on things, the last time Sunderland lost their opening league game of the season and got knocked out of the League Cup by Crewe on penalties, we won the league.
2004, 2005.
Aye.
And quickly touching upon the Ipswich game and the Crewe game, it's clear to say we need an experienced striker in the door. It's absolutely clear. He's experienced. Scored goals at that place.
Exactly. Big well done to Chrissy Rigg becoming Sunderland's youngest ever goal scorer in the club's history and also the youngest ever goal scorer in the EFL Cup history.
And it would have been the FA Cup if they allowed that Fulham goal.
Oh, well done, Chrissy Rigg.
Well done, lad.
Quite a few off the bench appearances this season, and I think he'll pop up with a few goals.
He could even get a few starts, to be honest.
Possibly, but
it's early doors, aye. Another person I was impressed with was Bradley Dack.
I was just about to mention him.
Bradley Dack.
Now, I didn't see the game because it wasn't up. I've seen highlights, but loads of people who. Well, not loads because there wasn't loads there, but there's people who I spoke to, and they've said that he looked good when he came on. Apparently, because there was no one at the ground, you could hear the players talking,
aye.
And they were saying that Bradley Dack sounded very intelligent. But like you've already said, it's evident that even Mowbray said it. You can tell he's getting pissed off. We need strikers.
100%. And that tacks us on, Stephen, quickly to the trio what's moved on. Basically, it's Bart, Gooch, and Pritchard. For me, it would be absolutely catastrophic if we got rid of our player of the season last season, Danny Bart. It was evident against Ipswich that we do need a recognised centre-back there, regardless of your feelings towards Luke O'Nien. We still need a recognised striker, centre-back there for me. Danny Bart in there, and we didn't lose that game, in my opinion. I wouldn't mind seeing Triantis. I thought he took his penalty absolutely amazing against Crewe, but the experience what we need in this team mixed with the youth, you can't then get rid of the them three players really. Pritchard, his delivery in the box, like he'll pick Hamir out, and same with Gooch, he can deliver a good ball in the box. The experience, the Northern League, and I think it would be criminal if we got rid of the three of them.
But it's like I said, nothing's came from the club. It's been journalism that's been saying that we're going to be letting these three go now. Danny Bart once spoke about a lot. It was supposed to be Blackburn, and now apparently QPR's favourites to get him. Like, I agree with Paul, we can't be getting rid of him. He was all player of the year last season. Well done, there's player of the year. See you later. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Even if we kept him on, he's only got a year left in his contract, and he is getting on a bit. But even if you keep him in the squad for the experience that he's got, for his leadership ability, that for me, you've got to do that. And he's still got it in him to play in this league. He proved it last season, and he could do it again this season.
He's you know what? He's very knowledgeable, obviously, because he's been about. He can pass that on to the young players, the young centre-backs what's come in, the Stilt, the Triantis. I seen one tweet, and apparently, basically, it was the Roker Report lads digging out one of these reporters that said that Danny Bart had gone to QPR, and then there was a picture of him training today.
But there was also people who said that Bart's not in the squad on Sunday because he's going to Blackburn, and then he rocked up with his toiletry bag, and he was on the bench.
Exactly.
So,
and then he played a part against Crewe. The only thing is, Matt, it's the team selection I couldn't get away. Why would you not put him not in the starting 11? Right, listen, it's all rumours. There's still plenty time to bring strikers in. Yes, we do need them yesterday rather than today, but there is plenty of time to bring bodies in the door.
We need strikers in now.
Good.
And we do. You cannot wait until the end of September before you start playing.
No.
You know what I mean? Look.
Should have been done weeks ago, really.
We're one league game in. Like I say, it means now. It's a long way to go. This season's going to have many ups and downs, like every championship season. But we've had our first down, and now let's hopefully move on to what our next up is, and that's Preston away.
Yes, I'll be doing a vlog of sorts. Obviously, it's not going to be the best because it's It's better when there's the two of us digging it, but I'll try,
mine was
I'll
alright at
try my
Wigan.
best. I didn't. You've set the bar now. You've set the
Just
bar
a
now.
bit too many Fs.
Aye,
You know what I
and
mean?
Cs.
Yeah, but hey, you know. But no, Paul's going. I was going to go, but I'm in work. I'm on shutdown, which finishes on Monday morning. However, me being me and dedicated to the cause, I'm going in tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. What a muppet. But anyway,
You might be able to do
I
like
might be doing a live stream. It
You
depends because I don't know what time I'm in work till. I'm meant to be in for the full day. If I am, that means there'll be no live stream. If I'm not, then hopefully me and me young lads, come here. Me and him will be doing a live stream. Right, now bugger off. If we can, obviously we'll let you know, and you can come and join us and we'll have a big crack. If I cannot, then I'm sorry.
You know what you can do about it.
You know what I mean?
So, Stephen, moving on to Preston. Preston, the last time we played them, we beat them 3-0. In the cup, similar to us, they got knocked out of lower league opposition.
League 2 in penalties.
In penalties as well. Salford City beat them, I think it's 3-2 on penalties. They did grab a late equaliser against Bristol City away at their place. Will Keane scored for the
Yes, Will Keane, their new, the Lily-Whites.
The Lily-Whites?
Will Keane, one of their new signings in this season. One thing they struggled with last season was scoring goals. Right, at first it was. Then they went through a flourish to scoring quite a few. But they brought in Will Keane. We know Will Keane well. We've played against him more than enough times for Wigan. And he is a dangerous striker.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
He is a dangerous striker.
He was League One's leading top goal scorer for Wigan when they won the league.
Well, yes, he was.
He was.
Well, he was the only one who beat Charlie Wyke.
Aye, was I.
And he was the only one
And
who
Ross
beat
Stewart.
and Ross Stewart. So we know he can score. We know he's a threat. Hopefully the centre halves will deal with him accordingly on Saturday. I mean, they've got a couple of more they brought in. They brought in Jack Watmore as well from Wigan. He's an alright player as well. I mean, like I say, these two players from Wigan, I'm saying they're decent players, but they still got relegated last season. They've also got two loan signings from Liverpool, Calvin Ramsey and Leighton Stewart. One of them is a striker, one of them plays anywhere on the right. And they brought in Dwayne Holmes from Huddersfield, and also, do you want to say this one?
Mad Jensen.
Mad Froxjær Jensen from Odense, and he's an attacking midfielder or a forward.
Yep.
Don't know much about them, apart from the Wigan lads, but they're the new signings.
They've got rid of, I think they've got rid of two players. Daniel Johnson to Stoke, Bandu Diaby to Sheffield.
Wednesday, yes.
Apologies if I butchered the name. Also, the rumoured to be getting left back Alex Bangura. Apologies if I butchered it, probably still have, even though he's just telling us how to pronounce it. And anyway, he's rumoured to be about $1 million, but that's just rumours. Unlike us, they've got a blend of experience and youth. You've got Ched Evans, who's been around quite a while, Cunningham, few other players, but they have got. That's the thing we need to keep our experience, like a bit like what Preston are doing. I didn't think it's going to be as easy as was at the last game of the season. Saying,
well, it wasn't easy that last time. I know the final score was 3-0, but if you remember, they missed two chances at 0-0, which fortunately they didn't go in, and then we ended up dominating the game and winning the 3-0. But listen, they're going to want to get revenge for last time. There's going to be 6,000 Sunderland supporters going down there, so we're going to outmatch. We're going to outsing them. Sorry, that's clear to see. Listen, we've got a lot to prove. We got beat first game, they drew first game. Both teams are going to want to win it, obviously, because that's a game of football. But I just think that hopefully we'll be up for it, and hopefully we'll put in a dominating performance and not wait until the last 10 minutes before we start actually playing.
That's moving on to us now, Stephen. Like you say, it's going to be a totally different game. It's going to be a hard game, I think. I don't think it's going to be as easy as, well, to be honest, since Fabrizio Romano mentioned that Turkish goalkeeper, Nick Barnes was saying that it doesn't seem the same with Mowbray at the club. Like it feels something different, which is such a shame because the lads are playing for Mowbray.
Turkish goalkeeper?
Turkish
manager,
coach.
I was thinking, what the bloody hell thing on about?
Did I say goalkeeper?
You say goalkeeper, but Nick Barnes did say that. He said that basically they still haven't kissed and made up quite thing. Mowbray wasn't happy about it, about talking to another manager. Mowbray hasn't kissed and made up with them yet. And obviously he's still demanding strikers, which they haven't getting yet. So I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. But I think the club will be mad to try and do anything to try and potentially lose Mowbray.
Oh, definitely.
After last season, after the way he performed, the way he got the players performing. But I mean, everybody can say we need strikers in, and they both speak when Dreyfus have said they want to aim for the top 2 this season.
Exactly. And aiming for the top 2, Stephen, that doesn't mean getting rid of your 3 most experienced players.
No, definitely
Coach has been here, what, 17, 16 year?
Yeah.
You didn't want to be getting rid of them because they're full of knowledge to pass on to these young players in any way.
Exactly.
And it'll be, like I said before, it'll be a criminal to get rid of the 3 of them.
Like the same as last season, we're not going to bother trying to guess what the starting 11 is going to be because we haven't got a clue. Trey Hume, after his stupidity against Ipswich, is available on Saturday because his 1-match suspension was the Crew game in the Carabao Cup. So everyone's available. Elliot Embleton is back training with the squad, I've seen today. I don't doubt he'll be involved in the squad, but it's good to see that he's back actually training with the squad and not just by himself with the physios.
Also, Corey Evans is in training as well.
Yes, but not with the team.
No.
He's still got quite a way to go.
Still a while away.
But Embo's on his way back within the next few weeks. Like I said, we don't know what the crack is with any people going out. We're still linked with these 2 players coming in. What the Chilean attacker and somebody else as well, but God knows. But like honest, I say, until we find out from the club, I'm not listening now.
No, to be honest, Stephen, I want an experienced striker, somebody who's been in and around English football. To be honest, I want somebody who's played in either the Championship or if we can get. He's not going to come. It's Cameron Archer. He's Aston Villa is looking to move him on. If he's going to get loaned out, he's got to go back to Barrow, really.
I would have thought so. Yeah. We need an experienced, established striker that's going to.
Yes.
That we can. I mean, look, loads of people are giving him a stick on after Sunday. It'll have been a bit of that's the biggest crowd he's ever played in front of. It'll have been a bit taken aback. And it's his first actual proper competitive game. He wasn't getting any service, which he was in pre-season. He was getting crosses into him and all that, and on Sunday there wasn't any. So I don't know why we reverted back to playing that way. Somebody mentioned as well, and I've said this last season. Clark and Roberts. Clark's right-footed, Roberts is left-footed. Roberts plays on the right, Clark plays on the left. Why can't we during the game switch somehow so then you've actually got wingers that'll whip a ball in rather than having to cut in on their favoured foot to have a shot? It's always baffled me that. It really has. Yes, it's great when you see them cut in and score, and Clark did it loads of times and Roberts did it a few times. But the defenders are expecting it. They're always expecting to cut in for that.
Roberts is getting doubled up on money.
There's nothing wrong with playing a ball down the line. Your winger running on and then whipping it in with his favourite foot for someone in the box. Now, we've got Emir there and he scored 3 headers on pre-season. Or if you're going to do that, your midfielders can push on as well. Ekwa, he's got size on him. And Ekwa's been, we know, I reckon he's going to be in the championship team of the season already. I mean, he had great shots against Crewe when he came on. He had a good shot against Ipswich. And in pre-season he was doing well. He's a big lad. I think we need to start changing things up and rather than saying, right, Clark, get the ball cut in, Roberts, get the ball cut in, mix it up, swap them out during the game.
Stephen, it was blatantly clear against Ipswich, like Jack Clark reverting back to the old Jack Clark, being frustrated, getting down the wing, and like you've just said, he was trying to cut in, and then by that time, the covering player come across and they were doubling up on him, and he just didn't know what to do, and he had to lay it off. So for me, I do agree with it. We do need to start putting balls into the box.
Well, 100%, definitely.
But like you said about Hamia, when the experience come on who did deliver good balls into the box, they'd already took them off.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I felt a bit harsh for them, like I really did.
Oh, well, 100%. But look, there's going to be, I wouldn't say pressure, so to speak, because it's still early days. But Sunderland are going to want. We need to win this one on Saturday.
100%.
I mean, 6,000 travelling fans going down. Some of the fans are already on the backs already, which is barking mad if you ask me. But I know there is reasons behind them and things like that. But I am. Well, this is going to lead us nicely at the predictions. I am confident we're going to get a win. But
did I go fuss last time?
You did,
Well, you didn't go fuss this time.
I think we're going to win 2-0.
2-0?
I'm not going to pussyfoot about it. I think Sunderland's going to win 2-0. I think the defence are going to have a rocket up their arse. Whoever is playing at centre back. I think, although Will King's going to be up, we know Will King quite well, and I think we're going to be up for it. So I'm going to go 2-0.
Right, I'll be happy with a 1-1 draw, but I'm going against Sunderland 1-0 win. No, I will be happy with a point gone away, down to their place with knee strike, inexperienced strikers. We've only got Hamia, so I'll be happy we're coming away with a point, but I'm going to go for a Sunderland 1-0 win. I think we can just have enough to nick it, like you said. It's all dependent on the lineup. If you put in Triantis, maybe the experienced Dak and Pritchard further up the pitch, I believe then we will get the win.
Yeah, well, I don't see why not, but we know it's not going to be easy. Even last season when we beat them 3-0, it wasn't easy until the second half. The second half when we took control of the game, but like I say, it could have went a different way if they buried them 2 chances towards the end of the first half, I believe it was.
Do you know about that? A good season, that's some really good results, Stephen. It's just the back end of the season, the the fizzled away in the last 5 that only drew 1
Yeah.
and they lost 4. So, you know, if they missed out on the top 6 by
Well, it was quite a
end.
distance in the end.
Yeah, it
but
finished
they
12 high.
dropped right off at the end of the season, didn't they? Which was good for us.
If they just kept that form going a little bit, they
Yeah.
might have got in the top 6.
Well, like we think, we know it's going to be a tough game. We're going down there. You know, me and him's always quite confident anyway. That's why I went for 2-0. He's went 1-0. Let us know in the comments what you think.
Right.
And I might see us on Saturday.
I hope you can, because it'll be a laugh.
Well, you normally me. Yeah.
Right, that's about it, Stephen.
It is. Paul will be back tomorrow with our championship score predictions for this week. He's going to do a video, but he's going to have mine flashing up, my predictions flashing up. Don't know why I'm doing all this with my hands. So
I
you'll
just
see
want to get involved
and
in it.
hopefully that's when he'll let you know whether or not I'm doing the live stream
Right,
or
so I'll
not.
find out.
So to summarise on this, didn't worry so much about this season so far. Super 6, join the Jazzy and Steve League. Paul's going to put the link up, or he's already done it and you've already seen it. Preston away Saturday. Paul's going to be there. I'm hopefully doing a live stream. That's pretty much it.
Right, so Steve, hit the thumbs up.
And subscribe if you're new. Away the lads.